Peace and blessings. Keep up the lessons. You know who this is. Crypto B-Boy coming at you. I got some news for you. Some stuff to go into that's really, really hot. So let's get in. Are you ready? Let's get it. Alrighty then. So today, I did a little short earlier. And shout outs to my man ISL GOAT. My man really drops it. He be going in, getting his research done, his research thing going on. And I really respect him for that. And he's all appreciative on that end with him. You know what I mean? Have to give him his props. But I did spoke about in my short about his post, and it kind of led to what I'm getting into today for you guys and giving you. Again, don't forget to subscribe to your bro. You know what I mean? Just come on in and get into the loop, and stay with me. Click that like button at the end when you finish, with the video. If you like it, I hope you do. Smash it, whatever. You know what I mean? And get this algorithm going so we can get more videos out and get more people involved, and just have a nice dialogue still going to keep things going, because we have to stay aware. We have to have fresh awareness of what's going on. We got to stay aware. We have to stay up to date. So I try to stay up to date. I try to bring as much as I can, and I appreciate it. And I know, as my disclaimer, I'm not a professional financial advisor. Do not take any advice from me as far as without you following, your own footsteps or due diligence and doing your research on your own, so that you can, verify any of the information I come with, because most of the information I'm taking from other sources, you know what I mean, and it's not from me. So just let you know that. All right, so thank you very much, guys, for being with me, and let's get in. The first thing is I want you to hear this video that my man John Deaton with his crypto law web channel dropped, and shout outs to him, and he posted this first, so I'm just giving you and let you see what's going on in relation to your guy Gary the Goon Gensler, and him getting heated questions by one of the congressmen. And listen up. So let's check it in and get in here for a quick minute. Give me a sec. Alrighty, and we'll get it going. Get it popping, people. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's listen in, everybody, and hear what these guys is talking about.
Ether is one of the most popular digital assets and powers the Ethereum blockchain. Back in 2018, then SEC Corporation Finance Director Bill Hinman stated that he believed Ether was not a security. Last month, CFTC Chair Benham expressed his view that Ether is a commodity. The State Attorney General of New York asserted in a court filing last month that Ether is a security. Clearly, an asset cannot be both a commodity and a security. Do you agree?
Actually, all securities are commodity under the Commodity and Exchange Act. It's that we are excluded commodities, but I would agree that a security.
Now notice how he avoids. I mean, this dude is real slither snakish, and they all like that. Those guys that are in his arena, his peers, and the people that he worked with, they try to avoid the questions that are going to bring clarity on the position that should be taken. What is it? Is it a security or is it a commodity? Let's get it together. Come on, Gary. You know what I mean? Stop the bull. Stop playing around, man. You just, you playing games, and you're all games people play types. You all try to use words and change them and flip them. Just answer the question. You don't want to answer because, he wants to avoid, he wants to evade, he wants to keep the truth from coming out. And now they're going to all be held accountable. So he doesn't want to put his behind on the line. You understand what I'm saying? At the people who are pushing him and put him in place to do what he's been doing. So let's continue.
Security cannot be also an excluded commodity and an included commodity. I'm sorry, Chair, just to talk about the Commodity Exchange Act more precisely.
Okay, so do you recognize?
Sorry about that.
How would you categorize Ether then?
Look, I think that the general sweep of what Congress did, not just in the 30s, but as amended.
I'm asking you, sitting in your chair now, to make an assessment under the laws as exist. Is ether a commodity or a security?
Without speaking to anyone.
I know you've repeatedly said you're not going to speak to one, except you've spoken to one, Bitcoin. So I'm asking you to speak to a second one, the second largest market cap here.
And speaking to the tokens, there's 10 to 12,000. If there's a group of entrepreneurs in the middle,
asking about one.
The public is anticipating a profit based on the...
I'm asking you a specific question, Chair Gensler. I said this in private. This should be no shock to you. I'm asking this question. Is ether a commodity or a security?
And again, it's...
Now, this is how Emmer was doing, right? I think it's, can't remember his name, but Emmer, one of the other congressmen that was dealing with him they had their talk, and it was confronting Gary before when he finally came in to sit down with them, because he also tries to avoid to be present at these meetings. This guy, he tries to get in and out of everything if he can, but yet he wants to be a part of the enforcement to the fullest and take all the credit, as he posted it. People posted it. I think he posted it in Twitter. I just seen earlier today, this morning, and talking about all the balaki and bullcrap about what they're doing to try to bring clarity, not clarity, but bring comfort and security and efficiency to the customers that are partaking in digital assets, investing in digital assets, right? Man, come on, man. You talk a lot of junk.
Depends on the facts and the law, and if there's a group of individuals...
I'm asking you about the facts and the law, sitting in your seat, and the judgment you are making.
And so, Mr. Chair, I think you would not want me to prejudge, because I'm also...
But you have prejudged on this. You've taken 50 enforcement actions. We're finding out as we go, as you file suit, as people get Wells notices on what is a security in your view, in your agency's view. I'm asking you a very simple question about the second largest...
And the Wells notice was to who? Coinbase, right? We know this. Yep. See, he's bringing it down. This guy is Mr. McCarthy. Sorry, McHenry. Representative Patrick McHenry is getting him.
Largest digital asset. What is your view?
And my view is if there's a group of individuals in the middle that the public is
anticipating... All right, so let me just ask a second question then. Do you think it serves the market for an object to be viewed by the commodities regulator as a commodity and the securities regulator to be viewed as a security? Do you think that provides safety and soundness for the product? Do you think it provides consumer protection? Do you think it serves the value of innovation? I think no should be a very simple answer for you here.
I think
that uncertainty is bad, is it not?
And I think that Congress has said that there's one agency, the Securities and Exchange Commission, under this committee.
And you won't answer my question, and you're the head of that agency. So give me a break. Come on.
All right, let's just leave it right there. You guys can go in and go to, and I'll try to put the link in the description for my man, John Deaton, the lawyer, who he has his channel called Crypto Law. And he does his stuff, and he's there for the community. He's big time there for the holders, XRP holders, and all shout outs to him, all respects and accolades to him. And we thank him for doing his works. So anyway, I want to get into the next stuff which is the news, and get into even some more about SEC and the likes of this stuff, because these guys are something else, man. I mean, just what you're hearing, you can just continue to be reminded how ridiculous these people are, and it's not all of the SEC, but the likes of the people like him, Gary the Goon Gensler, is the main person that everybody seems to be, really, upset about and really tired. We're really tired of this dude. This guy. He spends a whole lot of time, talking, words that really are not. They don't stick to, or they don't go along with the actions that are being taken place. You know what I mean? Gary, he paints the image that he's and them in the SEC, those who are, of course, doing the works according to his guidelines and his commands upon them as the leader of the or the chair, right, in his position, and he's above them rest the other people who work as staffs there as staff, you know. So it's just frustrating, you know what I mean? It's just really frustrating. So anyway, what's going on is they're talking about XRP, as it says, XRP news, and it says SEC losing grip on Supreme Court case. Will this help Ripple? All right, and it says XRP News U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, which is the SEC, is actively sending legal warnings to digital asset linked firms in order to provide regulatory clarity to the industry, and that's the way that they say, you know, feel that they're going to provide this regulatory clarity, which is not working. Okay, it hasn't been working, and it's ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense. However, the SEC is reportedly facing, what are they facing? I'm sorry. Back-to-back defeats, yes, in the apex court of the United States, despite pressing charges against the crypto leaders and firms, right? You know, and this is true. And then the apex court slams U.S. security exchange, as per reports. U.S. Supreme Court is an order. No, I'm saying what it says. Supreme Court in an order made it easier for businesses to appeal against the Securities and Exchange Commission and the Federal Trade Commission, FTC. Sorry, guys, you know, my vision is a little blur because, you know, I'm getting older there. But then my glasses is cracked, so I got to get some new glasses. But I'll try my best. This includes suing regulatory agencies for constitutional violations in key sectors of the economy. Okay. The big decision announced by the Apex Court was related to the cases Axion Enterprise versus FTC and SEC versus Cochrane. Okay. However, this announcement comes in amid the pending summary judgment in the U.S. SEC versus Ripple lawsuit. In the recent update, defendants Ripple Labs, Brad Garlinghouse, and Chris Larson slammed the commission in a reply to their they had this, I think this is a typo error. In a reply to their, it's supposed to be with the I there, but it's with the E. A letter of supplemental authority. Ripple stated that the U.S. SEC mentioned a out-of-circuit and unpublished district court opinion. It added that in the Commonwealth case, the defendant stated that there is no prima facie, facie evidence that can support SEC's defense against the fair notice agreement. Okay, so we'll stop there. And you know, we just have to realize that the SEC continuously are losing, and it's a good thing for Ripple. But at the same time, the plans have been planned, and so they try to continue to implement those plans and to stifle the innovation of a fintech or any fintech companies, not just Ripple, but fintech companies like Ripple, trying to push forth this cryptocurrency, industry, go forth and be able to do the things that needs to be done for the issues that we have in our financial system, the issues with liquidity crisis issues going on. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous, and they're holding it back so that they can still have control, and this is the craziness about it. So let's get into this one where it says, of course, again, something about XRP. We'll get into that. But it's here's why XRP is not included in Ripple's liquidity hub, because that's been a subject matter in the spaces or even on Twitter. That people doing posts and so forth and going back and forth about it, and some people having FUD as well, and some people having to feel like there's a lot of there's a lot more prospects, great prospects with Ripple and possibly XRP, but XRP at this point in time right now is not being it's not having any effect of the price. But let's put it that way, because that's where a lot of people's mind and head is at, is price movement. For it to go up and people can be wealthy. That's pretty much it, to make it summed up. So Ripple's top lawyer, Stuart Aldo, I think it's Aldorty, clarified on Twitter why the company's newest product, Liquidity Hub, does not incorporate XRP. The Liquidity Hub is an enterprise level product primarily for institutions and not retail customers. Aldorty, I think it's Aldorati, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, if I said it wrong earlier, stated that there is currently low liquidity for XRP in the United States. Now you see that, stick to that, what it says, in the United States. And Ripple is eager to support XRP in the Liquidity Hub when it can provide an improved customer experience, right? So that's where the use case comes in, and that's very important. We know this, to push the price on this particular asset. Aldorati emphasized that the product team designed the Liquidity Hub to access various types of cryptocurrency liquidity and not just XRP. The target customers for the platform, which are mostly U.S. institutions, seek access to to a range of tokens such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stablecoins. Ripple aims to, meaning that they're trying to cover the market. That's a business. That's how business people are. They don't want to just limit themselves to, okay, this is where we're going to provide services to only these people, and then they see a market over here, and they're not going to try to, get into that market and do their business there as well. No, this is Ripple. This is a company, and they're very crafty in their works. Put it that way. Ripple aims to cater to these customer demands, right? And that's correct. Related Shiba Inu charts bullish momentum. Here are likely triggers of one main reasons XRP is not part of the Liquidity Hub is due to a lack of regulatory clarity in the United States, which is crucial for enterprise customers. Okay, that's it right there. Ripple's ongoing legal battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, over whether XRP is a security or not has led to uncertainty about the token's regulatory status. And I said in my short earlier about what is happening with that, what it is doing to the innovation for fintech companies and cryptocurrency developers and so forth and the likes. These people who are trying to push, the innovation of these types of businesses, they're thinking of leaving because of it, because of this stifling and holding back innovation in this country. Aldorati also addressed comparisons between Ripple's on-demand liquidity (ODL) service and the Liquidity Hub. He stated the ODL has been using and will continue to use XRP. Sales of XRP reportedly quarterly are made to ODL customers for use in the product, which continues to thrive on global scale. So that's the thing. Globally, and I would say this for myself and other people who, who are interested in investing in XRP in the future or so forth, and that you take your go ahead and go on out of here, going out of America, go somewhere else and utilize the functions or utilize the value in your XRP, because here is stifled, people, and that's unfortunate. I'm sorry with this bad news. I'm not saying FUD, not trying to bring FUD, put it that way, but it's unfortunate and it's a reality, and this guy, he brought it, and we have to understand that, some people are really, going a little bit extra and extreme to try to come at some of these devs, like for instance, Schwartz, and how they came at him. Somebody came at him about, that he was being irresponsible. Come on, the guy's bringing clarity. He's bringing clarity about what the functions of XRP has in relation to XRPL and the likes of this, and what is going to be, what it's able to do, where's the value that is coming to it from and how it's going to get value and so forth, and clarifying these things for the people. So you should be wanting that. You shouldn't be, feeling some type of way and thinking like he's fighting or he's coming and bringing a negative type of pessimism to the space to show that, or make people feel that they don't have anything of value that they're holding. No, you should know what you're holding and know that it is not the time yet. And you have to wait, and you have to be patient as things are going through this war and struggle, crypto wars that's going on, and it's raging. Okay, look at what we've seen with the congressmen with Gary the Goon Gensler. Yeah, it's right there. So let me go to the next thing, and we'll finish out, people. All right. Sorry to hold you guys up. Don't mean to, but you know how we do. We try to get as much information as we can to these issues and get these issues clarified for us to be aware of. Get some awareness in these things. So now, some of you might have already known, and I had to just post it and read it. It might be already known, but they bring a little more clarity. This is what is it? Hold on, let me just get it. Texas, what is it? United States Gold Bureau, I think it is, and they brought this this article write up about telling you what you should be knowing about the gold-backed digital currency in Texas. Okay, so on March 10th, 2023, bills were introduced in the Texas Senate and House to create a state-issued gold-backed digital currency. Senator Brian Hughes introduced this Senate bill, and it's a bill, as we've heard. I think many of people other in spaces and so forth spoke about this. And Representative Mark D'Orazio introduced a comprehensive bill in requiring the state comptroller to establish a digital currency fully backed by gold. And this is a clarity to know that, look at the things that are going on where this stifling, again, I'm bringing this in there because this stifling has caused other maneuvers of state administrations, of whether it be the Senate or the representative of that state, Senate representative, which is Congress, or governors, and other politicians that have some sort of say and somewhat control in getting things done in their state. That has to happen. That it has to be statewide. Like the country is being divided in that manner on these levels when it comes to our financial situation. And it's because of these people, the powers that be, that all part of the plan are enjoying and they continue to want to do. But the battle is on and the battle is raging, and this is part of it. So just letting you guys know. So going in back and refreshing for those who already know about it. So I appreciate you guys listening. I'm not going to read any more of it. I don't really have to because most people, I think, know what's going on. But I'm just bringing a point that, we are really dealing with a lot of things, and it's frustrating. But we have to be aware, and we have to stay in the know, and we also have to maneuver as best as we can through the cracks and crevices, whatever is there for us to do, for us to continue on and keep on moving during that time. Till the time that everything will be released, and we will have some clarity in America, and that there can be some innovation and growth in that innovation and mass adoption that will help to bring the growth in that innovation with cryptocurrency and the likes of exchanges and so forth, and whether the exchange is going to be, whether they're going to be merged with banks, and that they're going to have some sort of different type of regulatory clarity of how they're going to be run in relation to dealing and selling digital currencies. Hopefully they will not be, established that they are securities, as the SEC is trying to do. Okay, with the powers that be that have put him in that position to do so. So we're going to leave it at that. Thank you very much, and I hope that you've gotten some value and some benefit from this video. Until next time, again, don't forget to subscribe. Those of you who are not subscribed to your bro, and click the like button on your way out. If you like the video, comment in the comment space and share this video out to others so that maybe they can get the value and get some benefit and what has been spoken on and read and so forth and what I was able to do for you guys anyway. All right. Thanks you very much for listening. Until next time, this is your brother, Crypto B. Sorry, I'm stumbling with the word. Crypto B-Boy coming at you. All right. Take care. Peace.